Okay, everyone, happy Tuesday. So you'll just introduce yourself and tell me something that you're grateful for. We'll just keep it simple tonight.
All right, I'm Margaret, and I am practicing at the park tonight.
Wow,
The
that's
sun
Great,
kind
is
of
nice
coming.
and sunny.
Yes, and I have a towel. I don't have my mat, but the grass is pretty cushy, so I'm hoping it's gonna work out. Um, and then my main gratitude is that I found locally a pair of supportive, cushy, um, high quality footwear. Some tennis shoes that are and they fit my feet and they're super cool. I'm still having trouble with my feet, so
Yeah.
with the nerve pain and all that and stuff. So I'm
Well, that makes all the difference in the world.
I couldn't believe I put them on. I was like, oh yeah. So they had my size and I bought them and I'm so far so good. It has a great return policy. So if it doesn't work out, I can
Yeah,
figure out
that's
something else.
awesome. That's so good.
Yes. So that's my gratitude.
So good. Well, you look
right.
fashionable with your hat on to do yoga and everything.
Well, I will take it off as soon as we start and my glasses.
That's right. You kind of very fashionable. Looks almost like Roy Rogers and Dale Evans. Do you remember them?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
My gratitude is that my brother-in-law, whose truck was broken into yesterday, he's a plumber, and they stole $10,000 worth of tools out of it.
Oh my
And he
God.
did not. He did not. He went down there for a tool and noticed the broken window. And thankfully, he did not confront the thieves who might have harmed him.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a gratitude.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully yeah, thank God he's all right. And hopefully he'll be able to like file an insurance claim or, whatever that looks like. So, yeah, well, thank God he's all right. And,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, man, life is precious. It can always change on a dime. And, you know, good that he had the insight and foresight to not confront that situation, because you just never know. You just never know. And
It was right in front of his son's house too in Chicago.
your life
Oh
is
man.
your life is just not worth it. Things can be replaced and you can get insurance and you can do whatever, but and $10,000 is a lot of equipment and product to be, stolen and whatnot. But when it comes down to your life is irreplaceable,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A
So,
good gratitude that he's okay.
yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
reminder. Absolutely. Good reminder. So, and I'm Cindy. I would say my biggest gratitude right now, I've been in jewelry making mode basically since yesterday, and I'm getting ready for my show in Vegas.
Mhm.
So I've been very happy about that. That at least I've been focused and sort of whatever. But really, on a personal level, my biggest gratitude right now in this moment is that I've had some. I don't even know if it's like not a rude awakening. Maybe let's just call it a spiritual awakening. And I've had like a really big moment of sort of truth and clarity and strength and peace sort of all come together for something that was like deeply troubling for me on like basically Sunday, between Sunday and Monday. I mean, I was not in a good place. And then something snapped in me. And I just decided after this encounter and this like, energy exchange with this person, I just decided that I am no longer available for that kind of energy exchange anymore. I am no longer available for, what I perceive to be toxic exchanges, you know, energy drainers, and situations or people, places that do not align with my higher core values of like taking care of myself, freedom, flexibility, being in flow with life. And I have to tell you, like, I feel pretty damn good right now. So I am just grateful for like that breakthrough, really, and the peace and the freedom that has come since that. And on that note, let's get into child's pose. And I'm always grateful for you guys showing up online. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you too.
Yes.
Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale. We are going to flow tonight, move some energy. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Gratefulness, gratitude, grounding. Okay? That's going to sort of be our focus for tonight. Just breathe in gratitude, breathe in gratefulness, breathe in grounding. Okay? You can only provide grounding and safety and taking care of yourself for yourself. No one is coming to rescue you. No one is coming to save you. It is your job to show up and to take care of yourself, including your mental ability, your physical health, your emotional health. Deep inhale, spiritual well-being, all of it. It is your responsibility. And oftentimes it is a selfish job, and that's okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then find your way to a tabletop position on all fours. And let's do some cat-cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. And then just shake it all out. The head, the tail, just let it all go. Nice and easy. Good. And then sit down on the heels. Bring the hands to the knees. Spine is straight. Take a deep inhale here. Ground in. So before we even do our Om, put the hands on the knees and ground into the body. And in this moment, just connect with one gratitude about your body. Okay? Something that you like about your body, whether it's your hair, your arms, your legs, your eyes. Okay? Ground in, and then feel the feet at the heels. Okay? Belly is pulled to the spine. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Good. And then from this point of alignment, bring the hands to center. Bring the thumbs to the middle of the chest. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And we'll open together for one Om. Inhale for Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And again, just one more moment of focusing on gratitude. What is working in your life? What do you want more of? Peace and love, abundance, divinity, prosperity, okay? Joyfulness, fun, okay? What you focus on, you bring into your existence. And then what you fear or lack, you also bring into your existence, okay? So one more, focusing on the gratitude and the things that you already have, your health and money in the bank and food in the fridge and all of that. Take that in. Family, friends, furry loved ones, just everything. We have so much. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Interlace the hands, push the palms out. Okay. Activate the arms. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Really push the arms out. Take them above the head. Reach up, stretch up. Inhale. Exhale. Look to the ceiling. Breath in. Breath out. Good. And then release the arms. Twirl the wrist around. Right hand, left wrist, lean right. Couple of breaths. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then lift up, reach up. Left hand, right wrist, lean left. Breath in, breath out. Good. And then lean forward, extend the child. Deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Walk yourself out to downward facing dog. Okay, again, ground in to the feet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Walk out the feet, pedaling the feet left and right. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay. Warrior one, right side. Right foot through the hands. Shift the hips. Rise up. Okay. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's go right into the Ujjayi breath. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Sink a little bit more into that front knee. Lift the arms to the ceiling. Breath in, breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. One more. Warrior two. Look over the right middle finger. Again, activate the arms, the core, the belly's pulled in, okay? Activate that prana breath, that strong breath in and out through the nose. Gazes over that middle finger. And then just stay on the breath and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Extended side angle, right hand, right knee, left hand up and over, pinky side faces the floor. Staying on the breath. Okay. Breathe into that left side body, in and out through the nose. Reach and breathe. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then you're going to humble the warrior. So keep the bend in the right knee. Interlace the arms. Bow to the inside of that right knee as the arms go up over the head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more. Good. And then release the grip. Hands to the mat. Take the right leg up into the air. Bend the right knee. Twirl the ankle around. And then right knee, right elbow. Take it back. Three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. Take it back. Three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Take it back. Right knee, left elbow. Back. Right knee, right elbow, back. Right knee, left elbow, back. One more round. Right elbow, back. Left elbow, back. Crescent lunge, right side. Right foot forward, toes of the left. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Again, breath is in and out through the nose, so you should be pretty heated up at this point. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. 3 more here. Inhale. Exhale. So you're just short sips of air. Last one. Okay. Now inhale the arms together. Exhale, cactus. Okay. Inhale arms to the center. Exhale, cactus. Okay. Again, in and out through the nose. This is a heart chakra opener. This is where gratitude sits in the body. Okay. Keep it going. In and out through the nose. Last 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to center, twist to the right and hold. Okay. Staying on the breath as you twist. Twist some more. Breath should be rising in and out through the nose. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more. Good. And then take the hands down, right leg back, step it back. Now we're facing dog. Walk the dog out, in through the nose, out through the nose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more. Warrior 1, left side. Left foot through the hands, right's on the angle. Shift the hips, arms go up. Palms face each other. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, generous bend in that left knee. Good, Jim. Lift up, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Okay, inhale, exhale. Good, Margaret. Okay, one more here. Warrior 2. Look over that left middle finger. Activate the arms, the core. Okay, stay on the breath. Okay, again, it's warrior pose. Look over that left middle finger. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breath in, breath out. One more. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee, right hand up and over, pinky side faces the floor. Okay. Again, take the breath to that right side of the body. Inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good, one more. Good, and then humble the warrior. Okay. So again, bend, bow to the inside of that left knee, arms go up, bend in the left knee, head is below that left knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose. Couple more. Last one. Good. And then again, release the grip. Take the left leg up in the air. Bend that left knee. Okay. And then left knee, left elbow. Take it back, 3-legged dog. In and out through the nose. Keep it going. Keep those tapas. Left knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. Take it back. Left knee, right elbow. Take it back. Left knee, left elbow. Back. Right elbow. Back. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Right side. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring it through crescent lunge left side. Left foot forward, toes to the right. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Okay, in and out through the nose. If you do this breath, it's really going to detoxify fast. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, couple more here, in, out, inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose. Okay, good. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, hands to center, exhale, cactus. Inhale, hands to center. So you're still up on the back toes, okay? So inhale, hands to center, exhale, cactus. Inhale, center, exhale, cactus, okay? Center, so bring the arms to chest level and then take them back to cactus, okay? Keep it going. Inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out. 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, center, exhale, cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to center, twist to the left, hold and breathe. Okay. So again, you can drop that right knee. If not, you're still up on those back right toes. Twist and breathe. Good, Jim. In and out through the nose. Okay, we're forcing the tapas, the heat, the energy exchange in the body. One more breath in, one more breath out. Good. And then again, come out of the twist, step it back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Whoo, deep exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. And then walk the hands to the back of the mat, okay, towards your feet. Halfway lift, forward fold, extend the arms out, circle up and around and through to the heart center. Good. And then get a sip of water. Hopefully everyone's warmed up.
Yep.
Whew. That was good. All right. Middle of the mat. Eagle right side, right under, right leg up and around. Okay. Bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Staying on the breath, hug in, hug everything to the midline of the body. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Belly's in, inhale, exhale. Really wrap the arms, wrap the legs. One more. Good. And then unwind. Eagle left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Again, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In and out through the nose. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good, Margaret. Good. And then unwind. And then arms down. Okay. Standing knee raise right side. Right hand, right knee. Okay. So we'll be here first. Okay. Lock out the left side again. Belly pulls into the stomach. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Then you're going to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Keep the balance, keep your alignment. Right hand goes back. Okay? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Gaze to that right thumb, hold and breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen carefully. Airplane, take the right leg back. Okay, arms go back. Last little bit for 5. I know the left thigh is burning. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And then come out. Good. Good, good, good. Shake it out. Okay, standing knee raise left side. So left hand, left knee. We start here first. Lock out the belly to the core. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Staying on the breath, in and out through the nose. Nice. One more here. Next. Right hand to the left knee. Take the left hand back. Okay, stay for 5. Gaze to the left thumb if you can, if it doesn't compromise the balance, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Airplane. Left leg goes back. Palms go back. Stay here. Lock out that right side for 5. Good, Jim. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And switch it out. Okay. Switch it out. Shake it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf, the inner part of the left thigh. So ground down. And then lift up, reach up, stretch up. Palms face each other. Stay on the breath. Open up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Expand. So tree of life again is reach from the heavens. Okay. Open up to what's available to you and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Expand. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Stay on the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then lower, shake it out. Tree left side. So again, left foot to the inside of the right calf, the inner part of the right thigh. Okay. Ground down. Belly is in. Lift up, reach up, stretch up, open up. Squeeze the palms. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Keep breathing. Good, Margaret. This looks beautiful. Stay for 5. Squeeze the heart open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to center. Lower. Good. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Okay. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay? So press the palms into the mat. The back is nice and straight like a plank of wood. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, down dog. Okay? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then back to plank. Stay and breathe. In and out through the nose. Back is nice and straight. Drishti's at the top of the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In and out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. And then last plank, roll in, hold and breathe for 5. Good, Jim, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back, let it go, down dog. Warrior 1, right side, rise. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Peaceful warrior, inhale. Triangle, right side, exhale. Hold and breathe. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. In and out through the nose, twisting triangle, left hand down, right hand up, arms and legs are straight. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then pyramid, come out of the twist, pyramid to the right foot. Step the left foot in. Again, reverse pyramid, reverse prayer on the hands, and then bow to the right knee, staying on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. In and out through the nose. One more. Good. And then slowly rise. Good. And then release, step it out. Okay. Shake it out. Other side, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway, fold. And then once again, walk the legs out to plank and hold. Okay. Stay here for 5. In and out through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, down dog. In and out through the nose. Keep it going. Roll back into plank. Hold and breathe for 5, 4. Core is active and engaged for 3. Good, Margaret. 2, 1. Back to down dog. Last one, plank for 5. Make it your best one for 4. Good, Jim, for 3, 2, 1. Push back, down dog. Good. And then warrior 1, left side, rise. Inhale, exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, triangle, left side. Windmill the arms, left hand to the floor of the block. Right hand up, gaze to the right thumb, staying on the breath, and breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. Twisting triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Okay. Arms and legs are straight. Twist and breathe. One more, inhale. One more, exhale. Good. Pyramid, left side. And interlace the hands. Bow to the front knee. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then ground down as you lift up, reach up, stretch up, roll up. Good. Step the back foot, shake it out. Good. Grab a sip of water. Okay. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Okay. Nice and easy. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat, drop to the knees. Right hand to the center, open to the left. High five the wall. And then thread the needle. Left arm goes under, left ear to the mat. Right arm hooks around. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then come back out. And then left hand to the center, right hand to the ceiling. You're going to high five the wall and then thread the needle. Right arm goes through, right ear to the mat, left arm up and around. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist and breathe. Good. One more. Good. And then come back to center. Let's do a round of cat-cows. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then sit down on the heels. Hands to the knees. Spine is straight. In through the nose. Again, you can still do the Ujjayi breath, in and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Breath in. Breath out. Ground in. Stay centered. Again, coming back to the earlier gratitude that we talked about at the beginning of class. Feel the rise and the fall of the chest. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, expand the belly through the nose. Okay, so you're actively pushing the diaphragm out. It's almost like a Buddha belly on the exhale, okay? In through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Good. Last one. Good. Right hand, left ear. Right hand, left ear. Okay? Right hand, left ear. You're going to pull gently until you feel the stretch on the left side. Okay? It's just really more the weight of the arm. You're not really pulling the head down. It's just the weight of the arm. And you should feel a nice stretch in the left side of the neck. Breathe. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good. And then release. Left hand, right ear. Okay. And again, you just gently pull on it's more the weight of the arm instead of a pull. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. Last one. Good. And then gently come out of that, come to a seated position. Okay. We're going to do a round of Sufi grinds. So again, the breath is in and out through the nose. You're going to lean forward. Okay. Inhale. You're going to go to the right. You straighten the arms for just a half a split second, and then to the left. You are moving from the waist. So it's kind of like a butter churn. Okay. And you move left and right at the waist. Okay. So that's really the movement. And you're making like an ellipse. So it's inhale. And by the time your body hits 6 o'clock, you start your exhale. So you try to get one breath, one rotation. It does move quickly. So you're not taking like a deep breath, but it is like almost like a half breath in through the nose and then out through the nose. That's the most crucial part, because the breath is massaging those internal organs. The liver, this is a good liver cleanse. adrenals, hormone balancing. This is what this does. Okay. It's super, super good, but it's everything on the inside out. Yeah. All right. Close the eyes so you don't get dizzy. Inhale and exhale. Begin. Okay. In and out through the nose. Three more this direction. Good. Last one. And then back to center. Hands on the knees. You're going to take 5 resetting breaths. Okay. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Right hand, left knee. Left hand comes behind you, gentle twist. Look over that left shoulder. Again, wringing out any last little bit of toxins in the midline, adrenals, kidneys, small intestine, colon. Okay. Twist some more. One more. Good. And then come back to neutral. And then we're going to do the Sufi grinds in the other direction. So again, you'll bow forward, you go left, straighten the arms to the right. Make the ellipse, close the eyes. Okay, do your best. Short breath, short rotation. In and out through the nose. Okay, the breath is massaging those internal organs. Three more. Last one. Good. And then back to center, eyes are closed, hands on the knees, coming back to that grounding sensation. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel the sit bones in the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. Last one, exhale. Gentle twist, left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Look over that right shoulder blade and breathe. Twist and breathe. Twist some more. Good. One more. And then come back. Bring the shoulders up by the ears. And release. Roll the neck around a couple times. Shoulders back up. Roll it the other direction. Good. Shoulder scrub. And then take the feet out in front of you. Seated forward fold. Grab the big toes. And then pull. Pull. Pull some more. Again, there's a string on the heart. You're going to pull forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a straddle position. Again, remove this fleshy part from the sit bones. Reach forward. Okay, ground both heels in, reach forward, stay on the breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Lean to the right, grab the right toe. Okay. Both hands on the right toe, lean forward, right side. Keep the straddle position. Come back to center, hold. Okay. Arms in front, stay on the breath. And then both hands to the left. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more. Good. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Use the elbows to push the knees out. Last little bit. Good. And then release. Take the arms out. Grab the right knee on your way down. Bring the right knee into the chest. Hug in. Supine twist. Guide it over. Release. Left knee in. Arms at the rib cage. Supine twist, guide it over. And then release right into Shavasana. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Letting everything go. Surrendering. And just enjoy your Shavasana. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. Today's reading is on fear less. Life is not about coping with fears. It is not about surviving bouts of anxiety or just working our way through panic attacks. Life is about achieving absolute happiness, complete freedom, and true fulfillment. Don't settle for less. Before we reach paradise and plenitude, we must first journey through a barren desert. Before there is light, there is darkness. Our personal effort to create light out of darkness expresses humanity's most profound longing and deepest desire to be the actual cause of our own happiness. Make no mistake. It was the souls of humanity, you and I, who chose the path to transformation and fulfillment. Our fears are often the greatest obstacles that confront us. They can burden and encumber our existence to the point where we are preoccupied simply with coping with them. Well, forget about coping. This name is about curing. Incapacitating fear is an illusion. Fear is a bluff, and we must call the bluff, because on the other side of fear lies paradise. If we run away from our fears, we are fleeing from the fulfillment of our own deepest longings and needs. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? The courage to conquer your fear now rises within you. By proactively confronting your fears at the seed level, you pull them out by the roots. You extirpate them, look it up, entirely from your being. What am I afraid of? The courage to conquer your fear now rises within you. By proactively confronting your fears at the seed level, you pull them out by the roots. You extirpate them entirely from your being. And you actually clear space and open up to good energy, free-flowing energy in your body when you release fears and resentments with consciousness, with integrity. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes and allowing yourself to gradually, slowly awaken. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And gently roll to the right side. Again, coming back for one last moment of pause, reflection, gratitude, gratefulness, and grounding. Feeling your shoulder on the mat, being in a fetal position, grateful for the breath that leaves your body, that enters your body, grounded. Feel the body on the mat, feeling secure in who you are, grateful that we got to practice yoga. Take one more deep inhale, one more deep exhale. And gently push yourself up to a seated position. Bring the hands to center. Thumbs in the middle of the chest, press the palms together, eyes are closed. Again, coming back to the point of gratitude and gratefulness. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale together for one collective Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hands to third eye. Top of the forehead bow. Thank you for your beautiful practice tonight, Jim, Margaret, and myself. I appreciate your time, your light, and your energy. Together we all say Namaste.
Good job. Thank you.